Hello everybody, thank you for sticking around. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will do an overview of the company C3.AI, but before we get to that, I want to shine a light on SNDL. SNDL, as you know, is a cannabis company in Toronto, Canada. I think it's in Toronto, Canada, Vancouver. As you know, it's they do have board members that are American, a bunch of board members that are American. And these are just the most recent purchases of shares in that company from huge institutions and huge banks. So here you can see Citadel, you can see Morgan Stanley. They brought 474,744 as of August 23rd. That's when they reported this purchase right here, this trade. So yeah, keep focused, don't lose hope, so whatever you're doing, I know patience is a hell of a it's like a muscle you have to work every day, and you have to sustain that time have to sustain that, over a length of period, a long duration. So just keep going, because trading is fun, and basically that's what I do. Who doesn't like to make money in the stock market? It's the best thing, but before you can run, you have to walk. And so for a lot of you guys are just holding positions or averaging down, or doing any of that, don't lose focus. Keep the hope, because all this information just keeps pouring out. As you can see, this is all Citadel. You have calls and puts. And the options change. They bought at $1.04. And a lot of us are actually buying around these levels too. And we're actually averaging down, and our sizes are comparable to these guys. So it takes time, it takes dedication. They're all buying in. Whoa, you see, look at that. How you buy it? This is at $56.95. This is Simplex Trading LLC. $56.97. Again, this is, what kind of trade is that? I mean, that's on the options chain, so those are set to expire. I have to look closer into these. Maybe in the future I might look closer into these Simplex Trading LLC calls and puts. As you know, options, the trades and options, they have an expiration date, so that's always interesting. But look at that. They have a call at $56.97, a put at $56.97. Where, as you know, the companies like Tilray, like in 2019 and 2020, actually in October, when I showed you that on my statement, on my TD Ameritrade statement, I said I actually traded it back in November when Tilray was at around $6.70. And I traded it around that time, and then 4 months later, Tilray went up to like $71. So, yeah. So it's very well that can happen. That's a possibility for SNDL, where it just shoots up ginormously. But every stock has its days. So if that does ever happen, take your profits. Be responsible, because this is not a game. You will lose money if you're not responsible. If you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, so this is where, at least this is where I've averaged down. It's just 1 cent shy, actually, $1.04. And you got a whole bunch of institutions, a whole bunch of purchases, and a whole bunch of, they reported these 13 apps, and all in August. Oxford Financial Group, doesn't really say. They just go up here, but yeah. Yeah, you got Gotham Asset Management LLC. They brought 300 38,203 shares. You got Mora Holdings. They brought 150,000 shares. You got Prelude Capital Management LLC. That's a call. They brought at $1.04 for that's 341,600 shares. And this is just them really averaging down, I guess, averaging down the positions. Yep, very nice. 2 Sigma Investments LP. They brought 6,846,980 shares. This is Jane Street Group LLC. That's a call. They brought at they averaged down. It looks like at $1.04 for 4,992,900 shares. Yeah, it just gets more fun, bigger share sizes. Really nice, And this is Citadel. Citadel has a ginormous stake. Has really, up the ante in their share size and their position within this company. But that's what Citadel. I think. What do you call that guy? That I think is something Jeffrey. Let me see. Yeah, Jeffrey A. Graves. Is that him? No, that's not him. Let me just see. Citadel. See? Yeah, Kenneth Griffin. Citadel LLC is a multinational institutional hedge fund and financial services company founded in 1990. Kenneth Griffin. Yeah, so this is the... yeah. Kenneth Griffin. How fun. Very nice. Here he is. This is Mr. Kenneth Griffin. Citadel currently has sorry. Yeah, Citadel, they seem like they have like a 15 million shares. They hold 15 million shares within SNDL. So, it gets uncomfortable, all this time, but, this is not the only thing, that I bet a lot of us have, gone through if you are holding, so it just takes time, just like anything else in life, but the rewards of it are worth it. They really are. So, yeah, this is actually 15 million, so 15 million plus, yeah. How much would that be? That's like 80,000. Yeah, well over, almost 16 million. No, shy, like that's like 15,916,000 shares. Yeah, so that's a ginormous size. Bluefin Capital Management LLC. So that's really nice. That's really, really nice. Yeah. Okay, so here, who are these guys? This was file date 2020, October 13th, 13G. This is SAF Jackson. It's the second LP. This is an SNDL. They have 25,748,000 shares. That's a current share amount. You got, this was in 2020, September 9th, Hellard Edward Arthur. He current shares is 12,913,332. Ownership percent 9.45%, 9.90%. So yep. So that's SNDL for you. And as you can see, what happened in SNDL. Just recently, we went down to like 68 cents, and then we had like a nice little boost, a nice little bump up. We saw some volatility and some more trading action, some more purchasing action, and that was really fun. That was really good to look at. You look at your position in SNDL. So yeah, we got up to like 78 cents in intraday trading. Yeah, so really, So the order of this stock is not to sell, especially for me, you know. So here we got on Thursday and on Friday, it was a lot of action going on. So yeah, as you can see, we got all the way up to 78 cents. And we haven't been barcoding like we were in the past. So, you know, that's just another point to make. You know, and isn't that fun, right? To see your account like grow past the point. All right, you pay yourself, and then you grow. You can have more money in your trading account to trade, and just look for the next investment while you trade. Isn't that fun? That's fun. That's like, who wouldn't like to do that? Who wouldn't? Yeah. So moving on. Today we are doing C3.AI. Let me just log in. And at the end, I might do some Citadel and SNDL, just news, and I'll read over it. It's a topic of interest right now. So C3.AI Institutional Ownership. Let's go to. Thomas Siebel. The C3.AI. Not really. Hold up. Let me just move on because I don't really see anything. Okay, so this is C3.AI Institutional Owners. So they have 377 total, 357 long only, 2 short only, 18 long and short. Shares outstanding 101,994,721 shares. Institutional shares 44,940,335. Institutional value 2,891,464 US dollars. And as always, I just have the AI read this.
Ownership and shareholders. C3.AI US AI has 377 institutional owners and shareholders, aka shareholding pattern, that have filed 13D/G or 13F forms with the Securities Exchange Commission, SEC. These institutions hold a total of 44,940,335 shares. Largest shareholders include Baker Hughes Holdings LLC, TPG Group Holdings, SBS, Advisors, Inc., Allianz Asset Management GmbH, BlackRock Incorporated, Vanguard Group Inc., Spring Creek Capital LLC, Susquehanna International Group, LLP, Susquehanna International Group, LLP, Credit Suisse AG/ and Tiger Global Management LLC. C3.AI US AI institutional ownership structure shows current positions in the company by institutions and funds, as well as latest changes in position size. Major shareholders can include individual investors, mutual funds, hedge funds, or institutions. The Schedule 13D indicates that the investor holds, or held, more than 5% of the company and intends, or intended, to actively pursue a change in business strategy. Schedule 13G indicates a passive investment of over 5%.
Okay. 13D and G. Here we have again. This is 2021, February 16th. Form 13G. Siebel Thomas M. Current shares 39,401,872. Ownership percent 23.9D. Here we have February 2021, February 12th. 13G TPG Group Holdings CBS SBS Advisors. Current shares 16,206,631. Ownership percent 17.10. This is February 5th, 2021, 13G Baker Hughes Holding LLC. Current shares 10,813,095. Ownership percent 11.71%. So yeah, so they have around, what is this, around 377 institutional holders. We'll go over them and skim through them and stuff. This is NP. Forgot what that means. So this was this was on Friday. So J&L Series Trust, J&L Mellon Information Technology Sector Fund. Average share price, they brought at the top at $62.53. How many shares? 8,475. Value 599 and 529, and that's the same cost basis. But for this, I think I just go the behemoths, like the larger ones, just to not bore you. This is L. Here we have on Friday. This was the 27th August. This is LBNDX Lord Abbott Bond Abenture Fund in Class A. They bought at $62.53. They brought 582,633 shares. That's value, right? I always get that mixed up. Yeah, that's value. So we can say this is always value. This is whatever. Shares changed. 36,432, and it's the same as cost basis. Here we have again Abenture. They brought at that same price for 30,069 shares. And again, same value, same cost basis. At other times that'll be the same thing. But sometimes you got a 1,000 exit, but it says in cost basis. So that's just really the cost of that trade, I guess. Here we have on the 26th, iShares Russell's 1000 Growth ETF. They bought at $64.21. 15,912 shares. Moving on. Here we have BlackRock Science and Technology Trust. They brought at $64.22. They brought 245,379 shares. So this is shares changed. This is value. And then you have cost basis. You have profit. That's a negative profits, negative returns, either averaging down or stock conversions or options and stuff like that. So here we have again Russell shares. They brought more here. This is 26,916. This is again BlackRock Science and Technology Trust. The second, they brought at $64.22. They brought 863,208 shares changed. Value 53. 40,976. And, this is value 40,683. And negative profits, negative returns right here. So either the same thing. Moving on. You can pause if you want. This was on the 25th. This is MSSGX Inception Portfolio Class 1. So wow, look at that. So I mean, I don't remember C3.AI at $100, but as you can, yeah, that's either a dark pool or an ECN, whatever that is, or an options play set to expire in the near future, or like a year from now, whatever, 2 years from now, whatever that is. So yeah, they brought it at $100.63. They brought 343,695 shares. Shares changed, value, port allocation, cost basis, negative profits, negative returns. Well, here they have in value, you got a 1,000 excess, so that's 332,247. So let me see how much this comes out to be. Times 1,000 is the cost of this trade. Yeah, so ginormous trade. That's $32,247,000. So moving on.